Hey guys, Don Shrike here doing a vlog. And today I'm diving into the only show that made childhood feel safe. That show was Under the Umbrella Tree. Yeah, Under the Umbrella Tree. It was a show that was around the late 80s, early 90s. Great show. Came out of Canada. And between the ages of 9 to 11, very few programs caught me, but this one did. And, you know, anything that was Jim Henson or marionettes that captivated the attention, nostalgia TV shows, if you will, like Sesame Street. It was a show that I thought was great. It was one that I was drawn to, even though it was basically made for between 3 and 8-year-olds, even though I was between 9 and 11. Nevertheless, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that like shows that ain't necessarily for their demographic. But for me, growing up in South Minneapolis, being a biracial kid, it was something that was important to me because it had a great art of storytelling. Jim Henson did that. Noreen Young, who created the marionettes and created the show Under the Umbrella Tree, she was the person that was the go-to on the show. Now, of course, I also fell in love with Holly Higgins. She's a beautiful, calm, soft, loving soul, and had a bit of a crush, yeah. And the puppets and friends, they were hilarious and actually funny. And they always told a story that resonated with me. Now, the reason we had Under the Umbrella Tree is because we had the Disney Channel. And quite frankly, we wouldn't have had that unless there was a promotion because we couldn't afford it. And we didn't keep it too long. But when growing up, that was one of those shows that I was able to see. And another show I was able to see, but I didn't watch because it was a show that didn't quite get my ADHD brain, and that was Anne of Green Gables. And they actually remade that more recently, back maybe about 10 years ago now, Netflix. And Anne with an E, I did catch that and it was wonderful, but it made me think, I really wish I had watched that show. So reflecting back on it, I think back now and realize art of simple storytelling is kind of peaceful. And it's, I think, obviously an escapism, but I think it's something that's sorely missed, and I think that it's important. And I honestly can say that being where I was at the time, that's why it was important for me to have something that, I could take a look into and think about things other than what was going on all the time in my life. Star Trek was another one of those shows that was really good for that. But for the most part, yeah, that was a show that was important to me. And sometimes the smallest shows leave the biggest imprints. That one stayed with me. And that's why it hit. The reflections, the character, the nostalgia, as I was mentioning, the childhood TV show that maybe you can think back. Puppet shows, 80s, 90s. The Disney Channel in the 80s. Whatever it is that you have on your mind, go ahead and leave a comment. If you want, make a video and reply. I'll definitely watch it. I think I'll watch it. I'll most likely watch it and respond. And yeah. But until my next vlog, take good care of you. I gotta go.